Welcome back to my channel, Gaming Etc. I'm your host, Etc. Dude, and today we are continuing our playthrough of Madoka Magica Portable, The Wish I Prayed For, the Sayaka chapter. And in the last playthrough that we did, two major things happened. Well, maybe even three. Um, one, Sayaka had become a magical girl, and this was in part due to the psychological state of Kyosuke. So those two coincided, and she became a magical girl, much to the secrecy of Madoka, Homura, and Mami, who have no idea that she is a magical girl. And then just basically hitting the floor running, throwing gas into a fire, she immediately jumped in and went to go fight her first witch alone. Um, not uncommon, but in the state of, there's these other magical girls that exist within Mitakihara City. Yeah, you would think, hey, you could bundle up, but of course, they're just, they're off in their own worlds. But she ended up fighting her first witch, H.N. Ellie, or sometimes Kristen, and more commonly known as, depending on the games you played, the Box Witch. And that's where we left off. We just beat the Box Witch. Yeah. So all that's left for us to do is figure out what's going on. Where is this all going to lead to? So let's go ahead and get started. We are now at nighttime for day 8. We've just ended up beating the Box Witch. Sayaka ended up doing that all on her own. And although she can't admit her feelings, they're pretty obvious where they stand with her and Kyosuke. Of course, in this one, she's all on her own. Madoka's not even part of realizing that she is a magical girl. So, we have two options. We have Sayaka and Homura, and again, just like with anything, when we're following someone's chapter, we're going to follow along with their story, so here's Sayaka's story. I couldn't visit Kyosuke today. I hope he's doing well. Ah! He's calling. Hello? Hello, Sayaka. Hey, I'm sorry I couldn't go visit you today. Don't worry, it's fine. More importantly, do you have a minute now? Time? Yeah, I have time. Lots of it. There's a park near the hospital. I'd like you to go there. Sure. But what for? You'll understand when you come, alright? I'll be waiting for you. What's this about? Why does he want to meet me at the park? Huh? There's no one here. I don't see Kyosuke. Hi, Sayaka. Thanks for coming here. Kyosuke. I'm sorry to scare you. I just got released from the hospital. Yay! You're finally out. And is that a violin? I asked my dad to get rid of it, but he couldn't bring himself to do it. Kyosuke. I wanted you to hear my first song after I left the hospital. Hey, Kyubey. What is it? My wish. It came true. This is the happiest day of my life. That's good to know. Ha. Wow, that was amazing, Kyosuke. That wasn't good. That wasn't even close. I skipped too many practice sessions. What do you think? Wow, it sounds almost the same as it did before the accident, Kyosuke. You're amazing. Thank you. Glad to hear you say that. Tomorrow we can go to school again. We'll go to school together as we promised. Yay! What? Kyosuke's face is right in front of mine. He's standing so close to me. Should I kiss him? A situation like this means it's okay to go for a kiss, right? But he's the one that invited me here. Kyosuke? What am I thinking? How can we kiss each other if we haven't made it official? What if I try to kiss him and he doesn't like it? What is it, Sayaka? Yeah, you have to go home soon or you'll get sick. You just got out of the hospital. You know what? You're right. Well then, I'll be leaving now. Okay. I guess I'll see you tomorrow, right? Yeah. I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Why did you hesitate? I'm just wondering. You seem somewhat bothered. What? Wait. You know what I'm thinking? I'm not saying I could read your thoughts, but I'm sure you don't need me to tell you that. Was me being bothered really that obvious? It was very much obvious. Well, that's okay. I'm still very happy right now, so that's all that matters. I fail to understand. Sayaka's emotionality increased by 20. We've now moved into the morning of day 9, and our only choice is Sayaka, and we've gotten that from the conversation that her and Kyosuke had last night, in which Kyosuke went there to basically stay true to his promise and let Sayaka hear him play for the first time after a long time. Later on, you see the conflict in Sayaka's heart that she can't admit to herself that she fully loves Kyosuke and should move forward with her emotions. Instead, she's kind of playing it casually and saying like, oh no, we're just like really good friends and I don't want to initiate the first move. So that conflict tears at her because she's too shy to make the first move, even though she knows how she feels about Kyosuke. Let's go ahead and press forward and see how that plays out. It's a beautiful day today, isn't it? Yes, feels very nice outside. How's your foot doing? It's a little hard to walk, but I don't need the crutches anymore. At the hospital, they told me that it'd be better for my recovery if I walked slowly. At this speed, we're going to be late, aren't we? Sayaka, you can go ahead of me. It's nothing to worry about. You're able to go to school now. We'll forgive you if you're late. I think it's the other way around. Anyways, I'm really happy to be able to walk to school with you like this. What? You said that out of nowhere. I'm just telling you how I honestly feel right now. Yeah, what a beautiful day today. You can dry laundry pretty well. Yeah, it sure is a great day. Ha 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 ha. It sure is. I can study with you in class again. That's right. I think I'll be able to handle this better with you. I missed a lot of classes. Just leave it to me. I know I'm just saying that, but I'm scared you'll leave me behind. Ha ha ha. That's not true. Ah, ha, 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 ha. I'm happy. I'm really happy. I haven't come forward with telling him, but I like Kyosuke. He means a lot to me. Someday, I'll tell him. Good morning, Sayaka. Ah, morning, Hitomi. Oh, Kyosuke. Hey, long time no see. Have you been released from the hospital? Yeah, I'm feeling much better now. I'm going to school today. I see now. I'm so glad to hear that. We'll stay in touch. Speaking of which, where's Madoka? Aren't you very close to each other? Oh, she's not here with us today. Madoka's very attached to Homura, the new student. They've only just met, but they're really close. Eh? It's just like her to take care of a new student. I'm worried so much about Madoka and I drifting apart, with Mami and the new student taking her from me. I don't care about that anymore. Yeah, I don't care about Madoka at all anymore. Because now I have Kyosuke. Now that I'm a magical girl, I'm going to defeat these witches and protect the future for Kyosuke and I. Don't worry about Madoka. Let's go to school on our own. She'll be in the classroom. Okay then. Yeah, there's no need to think about it anymore. Kyosuke is back after all. Sayaka's emotionality increased by 70. Now we moved into the evening of day 9, and only option is Sayaka, and it looks like we're going to do another Witch's Barrier. From the conversation that ended up just happening for the morning walk, you see that Sayaka's kind of drifting apart as well from Madoka. She doesn't, or at least she's telling herself that she doesn't care about Madoka. Madoka being her best friend, you know, since they were children. Now she's like, I have Kyosuke, and I'm a magical girl. That's all that should matter to me. Nothing more. But she's also starting to admit her feelings there. Internally, of course, that she likes Kyosuke, which is been pretty obvious to all of us observing, you know, outside looking in. It's that, like, strange feeling that she's over here ostracizing Madoka because she's Sayaka herself is a magical girl, not knowing that Madoka, Homura, and Mami are also magical girls. Of course, you know, I think I pointed out before, that just breeds competition because they all need grief seeds. That hasn't been as well explained yet, and I'm not going to explain it. I'm going to wait for the game to explain it before, you know, jumping into that. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started and figure out what's going on. When is Kyosuke coming? Oh, I'm sorry about this. Did I keep you waiting, Sayaka? Nah, I wasn't waiting at all. Is it alright if we stop by the CD store on the way home? Ah, sounds great. Let's go, let's go! Huh? Feeling. It can't be. I knew it. My soul gem is reacting. That means there's a witch nearby. Sayaka, it looks like there's a witch's barrier nearby. So it is true. Why did a witch have to appear at a time like this? Witches don't do it with your convenience in mind. I know. But still, this is bad timing. Are you not going then? Of course I'm still going. I'm on the side of justice. Yes, that's right. You can't forget the wish you made and the miracle you received. Yeah, I know. I agreed to fight witches so I can be with Kyosuke like this. I'm sorry, Kyosuke, but I have some urgent business to attend to. Really? We'll go to school together again tomorrow morning. I'll call you later. Huh? I found it. It's right here. This berry doesn't belong to a witch. It belongs to a familiar. Then this will be easy. I'll beat it and then call Kyosuke. Thanks to this, it interrupted our date. Now I'm in a bad mood. Here I go. Alright, now the finishing blow. Hold on just a minute. What the hell are you doing? You're blind or something? That's not a witch. That's just a familiar. Who are you? You're just gonna let the familiar escape? It's okay. It's okay. Just let it leave. It doesn't have any grief seeds. What? Seriously? How can you be a magical girl and not know that? Well, Kyubey did tell me that, but... Then why are you trying to kill it? There's no use in doing that now. Yeah, I know. But anyway, who are you? I'm a magical girl too. Unlike you though, I'm not an amateur. Amateur? Well, I just became a magical girl the other day. But I won't be treated like an idiot by you for letting a familiar get away. I told ya it doesn't have a grief seed. If the familiar keeps attacking people, it'll eventually become a witch. And as a result, it'll be able to carry a grief seed. Why would you strangle the chicken before it lays the egg? You're going to leave all those people to be attacked by witches? I think you got it wrong. Do you know what the food chain is? Didn't they teach you that in school? Witches eat weak people, and we eat witches. This is the rule of thumb. That's the order of strength. You Cube, who the hell is this? This is Kyoko Sakura. She's a magical girl. And your senior. I wouldn't put it that way, but... all this talk about justice and helping people. You made a contract with him for these dumb things. What the hell is up with you? Hey, would you knock it off? I don't like it when people get into my business just for fun. It really pisses me off. Shut up. You know nothing about me. I know what you are. You're nothing but trash to me. Huh, amateur. Go chill out a bit. Shut up. I'm going to defeat all the witches and familiars that are spreading despair. People like you are the worst. What are you doing about pretending to be some kind of hero of justice? I won't accept you as a magical girl. I'll protect me, Takihara. Why is the city full of people like Mami? Ugh. It's really depressing. Mami? What's she talking about? Is she talking about the same Mami? That can't be. Would you die already? Just watch. I'll finish you off. Stop dancing around, you idiot. It's the transfer student. Huh? Step away from Sayaka. What the hell? That was close. Sayaka, are you okay? Eh? Madoka? Sayaka, hurry! Over here! Madoka, that outfit. So these are the magical girls of this city? So, what happened to Mami? Did she kick the bucket? Did you call for me? Long time no see, Kyoko. Hey, been a while, Mami. You doing well, I see. That was a close one, Sayaka. It's okay now. Just get behind me. Mami? So that really was you she mentioned earlier. Are you okay? Let's go, Homura. Okay. Whoa, time out. Ah, dang. Don't bully Sayaka. If you don't leave her alone, I'll fight you for real. Me too. Ah, shit. It's not fair that I have to take on both of ya. Is that so? Well, I'm here also, so that makes 3. Cube, the number of magical girls in the city is different from what I heard last time. Yes, we've gained 1 magical girl since last time. Now there are 4 magical girls, 5 if we count you. If you don't tell me things like this sooner, it screws up my plans. This isn't looking so good. I'm taking off for now. Thank goodness she's gone. Madoka? Sayaka, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you? Madoka. Mami. And the transfer student? You're all magical girls? I'm sorry I didn't tell you, but I was shocked to learn you were a magical girl too. Uh, yeah. Kaname, the familiar is coming back. Let's defeat it, everyone. Let's go, Sayaka. Uh, yeah. It's so different when there's four of us fighting together. Right, Homura? Uh, uh, yeah. What's wrong, Sayaka? Uh, no, nothing. I was the weakest out of everyone, and I ended up dragging them all down. Oh, that's right. Sayaka, let's all fight together from now on. That's a good idea. We can defeat witches more easily with the four of us. It'll be better for you too, Homura. Right. From now on, let's fight together, Sayaka. Sayaka? That's not going to happen. If I join, I'll be a complete burden to everyone. Sayaka? It would be better if you and everyone fought together like before. I'll be fine. I can manage on my own. Sayaka, it's not safe for you to go alone. I'll be your backup. After meeting Kyoko, you understand now, don't you? Magical girls aren't always on everyone's side. Mami. How about we make two pairs? Homura and Madoka, and you and I. What do you both think? That's... No, it's okay. I'll pass. Bye. Sayaka. It's okay. I'll talk to Sayaka. Until then, you're both going to be fighting witches. Are you both okay with that? Yes, Homer and I will do our best. Yeah, I'll try not to drag you down, Madoka. Thank you, girls. Don't push yourself. If you think you're in danger, run away. I can't believe you, Madoka. She's been fighting alongside Mami and the new transfer student without telling me. I didn't tell anyone. Well, I couldn't tell Madoka either, so I guess I had no choice. All three of them were strong. That Kyoko Sakura was strong too. Out of all of them, I'm the weakest one. What kind of righteous hero am I? I'm the one who's supposed to protect Mitakihara. Maybe they've been protecting others more than I have. They've been protecting Kyosuke and I. And here's the Q options that we have here. Madoka as well as Kyosuke triggers Sayaka's volatile emotions. Given her self-esteem, keep fighting alone to get stronger. With her high self-esteem, she should continue fighting alone, making her soul gem more cloudy. Or, work with everyone and fight. If we get them to work together, we can emotionally strain them all and gather all their energy at once. That's a tough choice, and these are pretty crappy, but I am going to go with the second one. If that's what you think, why don't you just work with the others and fight? I can't do that. If I did, that means that I'm weak, and Madoka has to protect me. Sayaka, you're the newest magical girl, so you'll have to get used to it. That's too much. I don't think I could do it. I've been the one protecting Madoka all this time. Eh? You didn't have that kind of relationship, did you? Madoka was so small and cute, and I knew I had to protect her. Sayaka, your relationship with Kyosuke, and now with Madoka's, is based on your imagination. Why don't you just ask them for proof of that? Shut up! What the hell do you think you're talking about? You have no idea what you're even saying. Sayaka's soul gem is tarnished. Sayaka's emotionality increased by 70. Now we are in the morning of day 10, and our only option now is Sayaka. And from what just ended up happening, it's a lot to take in, because there's a lot of moving parts. On one end, Sayaka and Kyosuke's relationship is going pretty well, and as it seems like it's blooming, of course, the witch alarm goes off. Kyubey ends up telling Sayaka, hey, this is going on. You gotta go deal with this. And although she doesn't want to, she has to do it because that's the way that she can protect herself and Kyosuke from witches and their familiars. So as she goes to go deal with this barrier, she meets another magical girl, Kyoko Sakura. And what should have just been a like, hey, we're in the same job, let's be friends kind of situation ended up changing into something different because their views didn't align well. Kyoko gives off the hint that Mami is a magical girl, and of course I'm not that familiar to know that certain Japanese names are more common than others, so I'm not 100% sure how common Mami is for a name, but it can be taken into the context of saying that there are others, just like there are 100 other, people with the same name here in the US. Anyways, because they're not seeing eye to eye, they end up fighting. Kyoko has her ways, Sayaka has her ways, and they end up fighting. The fight comes to a halt when the 3 other magical girls come in, Madoka, Homura, and Mami. They step in, and much to Sayaka's surprise, this is the case. Now she's not the only magical girl, but the secret she was holding from Madoka was the same secret Madoka was holding from her. Once the fighting stops, they go to deal with the familiar, and Sayaka learns that she is pretty weak. Still, there's this conflict within her. On one point, she admits that she is the weakest one there, and she's bringing them down. But at the other part, she doesn't want to be the weakest. She needs to be the strongest, and can't accept that she's weak. So those two conflict, and she doesn't want to join these group of magical girls. Instead, she wants to go at it alone. And while all this is going on, Kyubey's still playing its games. It's still trying to use these magical girls for its own purposes. What those are exactly, we haven't learned in any of our playthroughs yet. It'll come up when it comes up. That said, now all that's left for us to do is to figure out what's going on. So here we go. I don't know what to do now. I was supposed to go to school with Kyosuke this morning, but I can't do that while I'm feeling this way. I'm getting more and more depressed. Huh? It's Madoka and the others. What's wrong, Madoka? You've been sighing all morning and look worried. You're not your usual energetic self. We don't have a quiz scheduled for today either. That's not true. I'm energetic today, really. I hope so. I don't know what I'm doing. It's not like we did anything wrong or that we were in a fight, but... Madoka seemed depressed too. It's about me, isn't it? You've been worried about me too. All this time I thought I've been the one worried about you. Good morning, Sayaka. Kyosuke! Oh, good morning. What are you doing hiding in there? Nothing. I was going to walk to school with you today. Sorry, I left early today. I see. You're on day duty or something? Something like that. That's right. Let's have some lunch together. It's a beautiful day, and I'd like to eat outside with you. I'm sorry, but I'm not in the mood. I'm going now. Sayaka, you've been acting weird. I hope you're doing okay. Now we moved into noon of day 10, and our only option is to continue the story with Sayaka, and that was another randomly weird Sayaka morning, in which case both her and Madoka, and subsequently Homura, are walking on eggshells. They don't really know how to deal with what just happened between all of them. And because it's Sayaka being the Sayaka we know, she's only kind of thinking of herself, not really thinking about the others around her. So here you see that Kyosuke is actually making an effort to connect with her, and she's just letting that go. Part of it just being that she doesn't seem to express herself well. She just doesn't let out what's internally inside. If she did that, I'm sure things would turn out much better for her, but who knows? Again, don't write these things, I just dictate and read. So let's go ahead and continue on with the story. I can't stay in the classroom for lunch break. What would I even say to Madoka? I really am no good. Madoka's worried about me, and I'm the weakest magical girl too. That's not true, Sayaka. Mami, you look a bit sad somehow. That's not true. Look, I'm the same energetic Sayaka I always am. If you want, I can hear you out, you know. Mami, you're always so kind. I'm worried, Sayaka. So much has happened in a short time. You might need help thinking things through. Talking to other people makes thinking much easier. I just don't know what I should do. You and the transfer student being magical girls really surprised me. However, what surprised me the most is that Madoka is also one. Now that I know, there's a lot of things that finally make sense, and I can understand, but... Madoka's my childhood friend, so I always thought of her as my best friend. I would have expected her to. I wanted her to, at the very least, tell me about it. Sayaka, that's... I get it. It's not something you could tell someone who's not a magical girl, right? What's more, I couldn't tell Madoka I became a magical girl either. Even if I did tell someone, it's not like anyone would actually believe it. That's right, us magical girls are lonely. But you, the transfer student, and Madoka are friends, aren't you? When I became a magical girl, I was all alone. Of course, perhaps me not even asking Kyubei about it was my fault. I didn't even stop to think about whether there were other magical girls besides me or not. But, now that I know you're all here, I feel like it's me who's drifting away from all of you instead. Somehow, during all of this, I could feel Madoka drifting further away from me. Sayaka. Sorry, Mami. It must be tiring for you to hear about my complaints. It's okay. That's exactly why I came, to hear you out. How do you plan on living from now on, Sayaka? What do you mean, from now on? Have you had enough of fighting witches already? No. That's not it. Kyosuke's hand was healed in exchange for my wish, so I'll continue fighting witches. In that case, it would be for the best if you fought alongside all of us. Maybe that's true, but I'm not as strong as you are, so... I don't want to be a liability to all of you. To Madoka. Sayaka. Kibe told me you only recently became a magical girl, Sayaka. You're doing fine. You have only just started. I will also back you up, should you need it. Also, nothing has changed between you and Madoka. She's still your childhood friend. Mami. Moreover, we've talked about this before, but it's not like every magical girl fights in the name of justice. That magical girl, Kyoko Sakura. Why is that? Why do magical girls who should be working together to fight witches go against each other? For grief seeds. Grief seeds? The things that make our soul gems clean again? That's right. If your soul gem becomes too tainted, you'll be unable to use magic. For this reason, it's imperative that you have grief seeds on hand so you can always use your magic. Isn't magic only used to fight against witches though? No, it's not just for that. You can also use it in your everyday life to get things done conveniently. So, since you could only get grief seeds by defeating witches, it becomes a competition. Exactly. Therefore, it's an unspoken rule not to set foot in another magical girl's territory. However, if the number of witches in your city decreases, eventually you won't have enough grief seeds. So some will go and try to steal others' territories. Right. That's why the three of us, fighting witches together like this, is quite a rare sight. Then, did that Kyoko Sakura also come to try and steal the territory for herself? Her case is a bit different. That's why it's complicated. Eh? Kyoko had also fought in the city a long time ago, so she's not a complete outsider. I see. So that's why Kyoko Sakura knew about you. Did she say anything about me? Oh no, only your name. I see. Kyoko might want to take Mitakihara City as her territory. That's why I'm worried about you. Because I'm weak, right? No, that's not it. With a group of 3 versus someone who's alone, she would probably aim for you. Aim for me? A lot has happened between me and Kyoko, you see. Because of this, she probably wouldn't want to fight me. Lunch break will be over soon. let's get going. And please think about teaming up with us. I will. We have now moved into the evening of day 10. And Mami acting as the neutral party, person that is a veteran that can confide with Sayaka, allowed Sayaka to let out some of her just things that are bothering her. In which case you learn that Sayaka understands she's weak, doesn't want to be at the bottom, but also at the same time she doesn't want to drag down the other girls by just joining them. She also learned the harsh truth that oversaturation of magical girls versus the amount of witches in your city leads to giant conflicts. For now, there are unspoken rules, as Mami has called it, that magical girls get this certain territory. So we're left with Sayaka generally considering joining the other magical girls so she's not alone. And if Kyoko returns, she's definitely not alone. So let's go ahead and figure out where that leads to and continue the story. Alright, another day is done. Let's go home. I might be depressed, but I'm still a magical girl. It's my duty to find and slay witches. This was my decision alone. Mami might be disappointed, but I still want to try it working alone, at least until I have no other choice. Sayaka. What's up, Hitomi? I would like to discuss something with you. Huh? So, what is it? I'd like to consult you about love. Huh? There's something I've been hiding from you and Madoka. Huh? Oh, a secret, huh? I've actually been longing for Kyosuke Kamijo for a very long time now. Eh? What? Is that so? Ah, hahaha. He even got your attention. That Kyosuke guy must know something. If I remember correctly, you two are childhood friends, aren't you? Well, that's, something like that, I guess. Only that and nothing more? Huh? Ever since Kyosuke has been discharged from the hospital, you two have been together quite a lot. I also know that you visited him almost every day when he was hospitalized too. Therefore, I really want to make sure how you feel. Are you two, dating each other? The two of us? Dating? That's... I haven't even confessed yet. What are you even saying, Hitomi? I told you already. We're just childhood friends. Yes, just inseparable friends. Maybe I should have been honest with Hitomi. Could it be that I don't really have a real connection with Kyosuke? I have decided that I will not lie to myself anymore. You're a dear friend of mine, therefore I don't want to hurt you or steal him away from you. You have had your eyes on Kyosuke for longer than I have. Therefore, you should have every right to act first. Hitomi. I will confess my feelings to Kyosuke tomorrow after school. I will wait a whole day for you to decide. In the meantime, should he confess or not, please decide on something you won't regret. Kyosuke, what should I do? Here's another Cube option. Sayaka is quite unstable. It's rare to see a magical girl who turns out this bad. Tell Hitomi your true feelings. Sayaka's emotions are dominated by friendship and love. Let's try breaking up that friendship. Or, confess to Kyosuke first. Sayaka's emotions are dominated by friendship and love. Let's try breaking up that love. Oh, that's a tough one. Let's try confessing first. You should confess first. Even Hitomi Shizuki said so. Only if I could. I need to hurry up. So why can't you? You're always so trapped in your emotions. I can't find the courage. What if I confess and then he rejects me? Our friendship would be ruined. I couldn't look him in the eyes. We couldn't return to normal again. The same will happen if Hitomi Shizuki confesses before you, and they become a couple though. I get it. But in that case, I could just give up at least. Do you really want to? If Kyosuke likes me, he might reject Hitomi's confession. I wish he'd reject her. Hitomi is my friend, and yet, what am I even thinking? Sayaka's soul gem is tarnished. Sayaka's emotionality increased by 20. We've now moved into noon of day 11, and that after school interaction between Sayaka and Hitomi is still very much the same as the ones we've seen before. Hitomi finally admitting to herself that she likes Kyosuke, the very object of Sayaka's eye. But Sayaka, being who Sayaka is, doesn't seem to have that courage to let that out. She can't get past her own inner thoughts. Her inner thoughts seem to stop her a lot. She's always looking at the worst case scenario rather than accepting the fact that things are out of your control. So in the case with Kyosuke, she's afraid of what that will do. That their friendship that they've had will disappear. But then at the same time, the more sinister dark side of her, that part that she really pushes down, says, I really hope that Hitomi confesses her feelings towards Kyosuke, and Kyosuke says no. But anyways, our options now are Sayaka, Homura, and Kyoko, which, yeah, that's odd there, but we're following Sayaka's story, so let's go ahead and do that. I'm so worried. I can hardly eat anything. Sayaka? Madoka? Can we talk now? Sure. So Sayaka, I hid a lot of things from you in the past. I want to apologize for that. I didn't know how to tell you about Mami, Homura, and being a magical girl. Sayaka. Jeez. I'll get mad. Huh? Madoka, you worry too much. I'm a magical girl now, too. So I know you couldn't help it. But you had your reasons. That's just how it is, right? No need to apologize. I actually don't mind it. Sayaka, do you really feel that way? I'm leaving early today. Please tell the others. Sayaka. I really am a fool. Why am I such an idiot? Idiot, idiot, idiot. Madoka even took the effort to ask me about it. And yet, I'm an idiot. Idiot, idiot. I've had enough. I'm the one who's making everything so awkward. Why can't I be honest for once? I really don't get it. Sayaka's soul gem is tarnished. Sayaka's emotionality increased by 20. We've now moved into the evening of day 11. And while at school, Madoka actually put in the effort to try to fix their friendship. She actually got the courage to go talk to Sayaka and tell her, hey, I'm sorry I couldn't tell you these things because it's really difficult to tell you these things. Sayaka being Sayaka, she basically hid behind fake emotions again, claiming everything's fine, everything is as it was, I understand. Almost dismissing Madoka's feelings and putting on this front, this is who I am now. Of course, we saw later on down the hall that wasn't necessarily the case, that she's finally admitting it to herself that she doesn't have the strength to talk to people, and she doesn't know why she keeps making a big deal out of things that shouldn't be a big deal. So she's hoping to fix that, and hopefully that is the case as we continue the story on, so let's go ahead and do that. I thought just having Kyosuke by my side would be enough, but I never thought Hitomi would be in love with Kyosuke, that she would confess to him. It should be fine though, right? Kyosuke loves me, right? I conveyed my feelings, didn't I? It's not like she could tell him, I love you, please date me, anymore, right? She missed her opportunity. Even if Hitomi confesses, Kyosuke will just reject her, right? I want to consult someone about this, but facing Madoka right now is kind of difficult. It would be weird to ask Mami for relationship advice too. I'm so alone. I wonder if Hitomi has confessed to Kyosuke already. If Kyosuke accepted. What should I do? I really should go look for Kyosuke after all. No way, I don't have the courage for that. If I did, I would have confessed already. Sayaka, isn't that Hitomi Shizuki over there? Eh? Hitomi. Is she on her way to see Kyosuke now? Maybe I should talk to Hitomi. If I told her my true feelings, maybe she wouldn't go through with her confession. Hey, Yo, if it isn't the weakest magical girl in town, I'm here to crush you for good. You're Kyoko Sakura. Hey, hurry up and transform already. Let's continue where we left off, before anything intrudes again. Gah! Transform already, or do you want to die like this? Not that I give a damn. You little, I was about to do something important. Something more important than your life? Do tell me. Ah, but you simply leaving the city would also be okay. Leave? Listen up. This is the city I was born in, and I grew up here. So what? Do you think that's a good enough excuse for me not to kill you? Fine, but people will see us here. Let's take this to a less populated area. You think fast. Let's move that. No one should bother us here. There's no way I'd lose to someone like you. Full of energy, aren't we? Come at me. I'll finish you off in an instant. I won't lose. Not to you, not to the transfer student, not even to Madoka. This is something that's only mine. Ah, I've heard about that. You're talking about that guy, Kyosuke Kamajo, right? You became a magical girl for that guy Kyosuke's sake, huh? What if I did? Working so hard for another person's sake is dumb. Magical girls should only care about themselves. That's really selfish. Maybe, but we're magical girls. The magical girls I know aren't like that. Ha! Mami's special, captivating people with her sweetness. Then chicks like y'all flock around her. What's wrong with that? I don't know about elsewhere, but in Mitakihara City, there aren't any evil magical girls. If that's the case, I'll just blow you right out of Mitakihara. No promises you'll survive, though. Enough. Mami. Gah. And we were just getting started, too. Mami, why are you here? Sayaka, I told you I'd back you up whenever you needed it, didn't I? Mami. Got in the way again. I don't want Mami to know about my intentions either. I'll overlook this intrusion this time. Later. Hold it. Ah! That was close. You could have shot me. I have something to discuss with you. It's not like we are strangers, and we need to have a real talk for once. Fine, whatever. But for the time being, could you just drop the gun? Phew. Kyoko, why'd you come back to the city? No reason. I'm just looking for the best hunting ground. What other reason do I need? Then why did you target me? You're the weakest, so I picked you. Weakest? That's right. Like a newly born chick, you're the weakest magical girl. The quickest way to reduce the numbers is to start with the weakest, you know. Yeah. I'll tell you who's the weakest. What? You have a problem? If you do, we can continue from where we left off. Fine. Let's get down to it. Calm down, both of you. Mami. Ah. Can we just have a calm conversation? That's Kyoko's fault. Who's the one who wouldn't back down? You started it. Stop it already. My goodness. From here on... Ah. Huh? Is this a barrier? Oh no, it grew faster than I thought. The Magica 2 used up seems to have affected the grief seeds. Crap. Now of all times, I knew Mami popping out of nowhere was fishy. Ah! Sayaka's emotionality increased by 30. Mami's emotionality increased by 30. Kyoko's emotionality increased by 30. Ugh. Looks like we got dragged into the barrier. QA, could you please contact Madoka and Homura? We'll go on ahead to the witch. Got it. This witch seems rather powerful, so be careful. What's up with ya? Calling for help? We can't let our guards down. This magic. You should know better than anyone, shouldn't you? You're right. This barrier's witch seems really tough. Right. I don't know what they're talking about at all. Hey, Blockhead. Blockhead? My name is Sayaka Miki. Jeez, got it. Sayaka. What is it? This witch looks a bit tough, so for now, let's work together on getting out of this barrier. Work together? Until recently, you were trying to kill me. You've got some nerve. This is why I'm calling you Blockhead. Sayaka, do you not feel just how strong this magic is? Even if we are trying to kill each other, even if we quarrel, we are magical girls. Witches are our common enemies. That's true, but saying that out of nowhere doesn't change anything. Well, we'll continue this after we defeat the witch. Yes. Don't let your guards down, you two. If you die in a barrier, no one will ever know, and you'll just end up as a missing person. Eh? That's right, you know. When a witch dies, its barrier disappears, along with our dead bodies. I know that much. Good. So stop fighting for justice. If you lose here, you die. No one's gonna be thankful or sad for you. This is what it means to be a magical girl. Yeah. So protect yourself and don't get in the way. I can do that much at least. Your legs are shaking though. I'm just eager to fight. Sayaka, although Kyoko's choice of words were poor, she's right. That being said, I will back you up. Please fight with confidence. Yes. Jeez, you're just as kind as ever. Oh? I thought I was pretty good at backing you up in the past, Kyoko. Stupid. That's in the past. Crap. What the hell? Even the small fries are pretty strong. I came prepared, but this barrier is quite tough. This way. I can feel the witch's presence this way. The witch of this barrier? You two look rather exhausted. Are your soul gems okay? I'll take the lead. You two follow behind me. Mami. If we all cooperate, we can surely win. Even if we didn't, I could easily win just by myself. Even though you were just struggling? As if you weren't. I was still holding on. Lies. You look so desperate. I did not. Yes. Knock it off, you two. Yes. Okay. So, Sayaka, you became a magical girl for the guy you love, huh? Is that bad? Becoming a magical girl for the sake of other people isn't a good thing. That's not true. I can't really say that it's not true, though. Mami, not you too. But I wouldn't say that's a bad thing. Kyoko, you should understand that more than anyone else, shouldn't you? I had no dreams. I had no hope in my future. What's this all of a sudden? To pursue a career half-heartedly, to age and quit it half-heartedly, to marry half-heartedly. To give birth to children normally, to get old normally, to die surrounded by grandchildren normally. I thought my life would only have these things. Sayaka. But even in such a life, I wanted to marry someone I really loved. But that person, he was always feeling down. Just when I felt I wanted to save him, Kyubei showed up. That's why I became a magical girl, for Kyosuke's sake. Kyosuke. Kyosuke means everything to me. I see. I understand your feelings, but still, you shouldn't have. You're a major idiot. Kyoko. Sayaka. The witch is attacking you too. Gah! It's strong. The hell is this thing? We're in a group of 3 and yet, to think such a witch exists. I'll restrain it. In the meantime, you two escape. What are you saying, Mami? I have the most experience as a magical girl. I'll be fine. That's true. It's better than all 3 of us being wiped out here. Kyubei also called Madoka and Homura, so leave this to me for now. Got it. Hey Sayaka, we're temporarily withdrawing until help arrives. But... no buts. Quick, get back here. No way, I can't just leave Mami to fight all alone. If Madoka and the transfer student can't make it in time... Idiot! Leave it to Mami. If you don't move, you'll get killed for real. I've only been getting in everyone's way so far. At least at times like these, I want to be useful. Can't just watch Mami die. I'll remain here and fight until the end. Sayaka. Wah! Ah, the witch. Watch out, Sayaka, run! Sayaka, watch out. Yeah! Mami! Mami? Mami! 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 Don't go, Sayaka. The witch is still... Ooh, yeah! Mami, it can't be. That idiot. Mami killed off like that. Mami. Mami. She was always worried about me. She was always kind to me. Despite this. Despite all of this. How dare. How dare. How dare you do that to Mami. Stop it, blockhead. Let's go. I'll take revenge for Mami. Impossible. With just the 2 of us, we can't win against it. But Mami is... We'll run for now. We're escaping the barrier. No, Mami. Mami. We managed to escape from the barrier somehow. I got Mami killed because of me. Mami. Sayaka. I can't even protect myself. She was protecting me, and because of that, Mommy, don't say it. It's true. If only I'd listened to what Mommy was saying, this wouldn't have happened. It's the fate of magical girls to die fighting. Mommy was also aware of that. Kyoko, but you were her acquaintance, weren't you? Her acquaintance. I want to be stronger than her one day and take her by surprise. But Mommy's gone. What should I... To Madoka and the transfer student. What could I even say to them? Mommy might have been my savior. Maybe she was the only reason I could go on being a magical girl like this. I'm completely worthless. Sayaka? Mommy, who was always so kind, died because of my mistake. I can't protect the city, nor Kyosuke like this. I can't show my face to Madoka either. Becoming a hero of justice? That was all talk. I just got in everyone's way. I didn't listen to my senpai, and now I can't even show my face to my friends. Why have I become a magical girl in the first place? I quit being a magical girl. Eh? Hey, what are you doing with your soul gem? Could it be you're planning to throw it into the barrier? Stop! I'm trying to close the barrier. Ah! I said stop it. Sayaka! Mommy, I know I can't atone for what happened, but maybe with my soul gem, you can't feel so alone. She threw it in. The barrier's closing. Hey, Sayaka? What happened? Hey. Hey, Sayaka. Hey. Sayaka. What the? Why did you collapse? Answer me. Sayaka. Open your eyes, Sayaka. Damn it. What the hell happened? Kyubei. Kyubei. Where are ya? Kyubei. Sorry we're late. Kyubei called us. He said Mommy was in a pinch. Huh? Sayaka? Sayaka, what's wrong? Sayaka. Hey, Sayaka. Wake up, okay? Hey, Sayaka. What happened? Hey. No. It can't be. Sayaka? She's not moving. It's like she's dead. Did you? No, it wasn't me. Sayaka threw her soul gem into a barrier. Then when the barrier closed, she suddenly collapsed like a puppet whose cord had been cut. What do you mean? Why would she throw away her soul gem like that? The witch got away, and the barrier vanished. That's why this happened. You magical girls can only control your body within a 100-meter radius. 100 meters? What? What do you mean? You usually keep it close to yourselves at all time, of course. So these accidents are kind of rare, but... What are you saying, Kyubei? Hell, don't let Sayaka die. And here are the Kyubei button options. Why are humans so obsessed with their bodies? They're just masses of organic matter. Explain how soul gems work? Should I explain how soul gems work? Everyone will be angry hearing this, but it's good for stirring up emotions. Or, explain how to resurrect her. They wouldn't hear me out even if I tried explaining it in detail. Let's just tell them how to bring her back. Huh. Let's go with that, just how to bring her back, because we already know the details for the soul gem. That's easy. Just find the soul gem and put it on top of that empty shell. Don't say empty shell. That's Sayaka's body. It doesn't really matter what you call it. Kyoko's emotionality increased by 20. Fortunately, Sayaka's soul gem is still in the barrier that she threw it in. It seems like the witch hasn't been defeated yet either. The barrier will appear soon, not far from here. If you enter that barrier and get Sayaka's soul gem back, she will be fine. Got it. Let's hurry and find that barrier. However, until you find Sayaka's soul gem, one of you will have to prevent Sayaka's body from decaying with their magic. You only have 2 days at most. If you can't find Sayaka's soul gem in 2 days, Sayaka's body being separated from her soul gem will start decaying. That's... Got it. Then we'll use my magic. Huh? What? Is there a problem? You'll help us? Given the circumstances, I have no choice. Also, with Mami gone, there's no one else who can use this kind of magic, is there? Mami's gone? What do you mean? Speaking of, where is Mami? Mami was killed by the witch. No, not Mami too. That can't be. That's not true, right, Kyubey? I can't feel Mami Tomoe's magic. Kyoko is telling the truth. No, Mami. Not Mami too. This is no time for crying. Mami Tomoe is gone. If you lose Sayaka as well, who will beat that witch? You're the only ones who can. I'll watch over Sayaka's body. 2 days. You have 2 days to avenge Mami and find Sayaka's soul gem. Understood. Thank you, Kyoko. It's not for your sake. Quick, we have to start searching. We have no time to spare. Yes, we'll turn you back to normal. Just you wait, Sayaka. Pretty tough keeping a body alive with magic. Oh, that's right. This kind of magic isn't your forte. Gah, this was Mami's specialty. That's right. She would have been very skillful at this. Then it's not something I couldn't pull off as well. Just wait, Sayaka. They'll find your soul gem in no time. Until then, I'll watch over your body. Kyoko's soul gem is tarnished. And so now we've reached the evening of day 12, and I'm going to go ahead and stop the video here. And that was a playthrough of Madoka Magica Portable, the wish I prayed for, and honestly a lot happened. One, Kyosuke had come out of the hospital and he started, making it known that he had a general interest for Sayaka. Sayaka being Sayaka, she doesn't have the courage to basically let out her emotions. so she couldn't convey how she felt towards him. In essence, kind of waiting for him to make the first move when it might be obvious that he might never take that first move, feeling maybe somewhat similar to Sayaka, so they'd have to come together. While on a witch hunt, she meets another magical girl, and it's another magical girl that doesn't see eye to eye with the way magical girls are supposed to be, in terms of that being protectors of the weak. This is, of course, Kyoko Sakura, and Kyoko has a more jaded view of the world, where she understands how to play the game of being a magical girl, and that's the best way I can describe that. Of course, this put the two of them at different ends, and they started fighting. That fight was broken up by the other three magical girls, Madoka, Homura, and Mami, who ended up breaking up the fight, and thus revealing the big secret that they're all magical girls. So everything just started to basically crash in on Sayaka. This put a bigger rift on Sayaka and Madoka than there already was, and their friendship became more strained. Of course, Mami, being who Mami is, she intervened and decided to help them out by talking it out and being the mediator between letting Sayaka express her emotions and let her tell it how it is. This, of course, helped a little bit. Later on, we ended up getting that Hitomi had expressed her feelings towards Kyosuke. This is no different than what we've seen before. But of course, it catches Sayaka off guard every time. Sayaka, who put in all this effort and time to fix Kyosuke, but yet can't express her emotions towards Kyosuke, doesn't want that. She wants things to go at her pace, which could honestly take years, and most people wouldn't wait that long. Either way, as she's still contemplating what she should do, whether she should finally find the courage to talk to Kyosuke and tell him how she feels. Then Kyoko comes in again, and they have round 2 to their fight. As they're about to get started, Mami comes in and disrupts this fight again, playing mediator, trying to break it up. But all that magic has attracted a witch, and a very powerful witch, trapping all 3 girls in its barrier. And just as we've known before, because this witch is a very special one that we all know, Mami unfortunately died. In it, after all that was done, Sayaka basically renounced wanting to be a magical girl. She's weak. She doesn't feel like she can do anything. Because of it, Mami had died. So what was it even worth for her to be a magical girl, if that's the case? So she ends up throwing her soul gem into the barrier, and the girls end up learning the truth of what it means to be a magical girl, that you are your soul gem. I mean, it still hasn't fully hit them all what that really means. And again, it's very obvious that Kyubey is playing his games for whatever reason. But where we've left it off is that Kyoko is taking care of Sayaka's body, while Madoka and Homura go look for the barrier to reclaim Sayaka's soul gem. They have only 2 days to do this, and if they don't, Sayaka dies for real. But if they do, will Sayaka be thankful that they saved her life, or will she resent them? We'll know this answer and more when we continue next time. So until then, thanks everybody for watching.